Have you ever poured your heart into doing something so special for your spouse, only for them to react negatively about it? You know, you buy gifts, you plan surprises, something that's even surprising you, the surpriser. They're not surprised. Or you constantly say, I love you, I really care about you. But they still don't feel loved. Somehow they still don't get it. You know, the truth is that you might be speaking the wrong love language. So today, we're going to be uncovering the secret to loving your spouse in the way that they actually need, in the way they will actually appreciate. So keep watching. Now, what are love languages? I know some persons might know it, but some people might be new. Now, what are love languages? Love languages have been introduced by Dr. Gary Chapman. Love languages explain how people give love, how people receive love. And there are 5 love languages. I'm going to just make it, as simple as possible. Now, the first love language, words of affirmation. They're verbal expressions of love, compliments, encouragements. And then you have acts of service as the second love language. They are actions that show love. Possibly cooking a meal or fixing something for the person. That's another love language. The other love language, receiving gifts, thoughtful gifts that say, I was thinking about you, or you mean something to me. The next love language is quality time. It's a focused, undistracted time together. Now, the last one is physical touch, has to do with kisses, holding hands, physical touch. Now, why does love language matter? For an example, imagine your husband or your wife, your spouse, surprises you with a gift, but all you wanted from this person is you just wanted them to sit and talk to you, To them, they feel like they've done something really great, right? But you still feel disconnected. You don't feel loved. We often express love the way we want to receive it, not how our partner does. So what love language does or helps us do is it helps us to meet our spouse's emotional needs in the way they best would appreciate it, in the way they need to be loved, not necessarily the way we feel like being loved, but meeting their needs in the way they would appreciate. Now, how would you know someone's love language? How would you know your spouse's love language? There are 3 easy ways to figure this out. 3 easy ways to know your spouse's love language. First, observe. What do they complain about most? What do they not like about people? Sometimes what do they complain about with you? Sometimes they might just say, oh, you don't say nice things to me. You don't say you love me. That means it's word of affirmation. Another way for you to do is to ask. Ask them, how do you feel most loved? How do you feel appreciated? Try each love language, possibly for a week, and see how it resonates with them. Try physical touch, try words of affirmation. For example, I know a couple where the husband kept buying gifts for his wife, thinking it was being romantic, but she really just wanted him to sit down and listen to her after work. She just needed him to be there. But once he found this out, he understood. It took a long time for him to understand that, oh, this gift is not gifted. Immediately he switched to quality time. The relationship flourished. It changed. Now, what's the challenge for today for this video? I told you in my last video, if you've not watched it, it's up here. I'm going to give a challenge by video. Today's challenge is identify your spouse's love language and express love in that way today, not tomorrow, today. Once you're watching this video, try to identify the love language. Try it. If it's words of affirmation, send them a text message. Send them or write a handwritten note to them. If it's acts of service, do one helpful thing without being asked. If it's gifts, receiving gifts, bring them something small. Make them a cup of tea, give them a drink, buy a bottle of wine, make them a meal, get them a snack or get them a gift. something they'll really appreciate or something they like. If it's quality time, put away distractions, drop your phone, drop your schedules or every other thing and have a real conversation with them. And if it's physical touch, my dear darling wife or dear darling husband watching this video, find time, give an intentional hug, have a time, give them a hug, plan a time, and you're just going to dedicate and give them this time. Love is not just about effort. It's about effort in the right direction. Are you loving the way this person wants to be loved? So try this today. Once you finish watching this video, let me know in the comments. Challenge accepted. And I said, all through the month of February, I'm going to be dishing out one challenge per video. So what did you grab from this video? Is a challenge accepted? What's your spouse's love language? If you know your spouse's love language, comment it right on the bottom of this video. Let me know what's your spouse's love language. Don't worry, I don't know your spouse, so it's no secret. Just say, I know my spouse's language, or it's quality time, or it's quality gift, or it's words of affirmation. And if you don't know it, try one of the love languages per week. Try telling them how much you love them if it's words of affirmation. Some people just want to hear how much you appreciate them and not even the gifts and not even spending time with them. So try one per week. But are you going to be accepting this challenge? Would you find out what love language is your spouse? And if you know it already, I want to see it on the comment or just type the word challenge accepted. Thank you for watching this video. Watch this next one. I'll see you there on the next challenge.